Everyone, welcome to Cookies True Crime Adventures. What can I say? Another night, another dollar. Aye, addiction. Aye, gotta go and see Davey. Find out what's going on there. Not happy, like. Bit upset. Find out a few truths. Talk about addiction. Talk about being clean, getting clean. Talk about getting clean, staying clean. Aye, I mean, the best thing in the world, you know, is the best feeling in the world, I think, right, after you've been through addiction, is not feeling strong for drugs. It really is. Freeing your mind, smashing the delusion around drugs. With crack addiction, being addicted to crack and cocaine, or heroin, or that bloody spice stuff, or what they call it, fish in prison, paper fish. It's hard. It's hard to break that. Some people never survive addiction, and it's a damn shame. I gotta say, seeing people in addiction, it's not nice, especially the people who you care about. It's almost like they don't care about their life anymore. That they don't believe that they can be happy, clean. But it really is a good feeling, not being strung out for drugs. I've been in recovery for years. Aye, I've had lapses, bit of weed and stuff like that. But as for alcohol, I never drink. I don't take any Class A substance at all, or bloody ecstasy or anything like that. You know, amphetamines, I don't like all that. It sends us a bit rage. See, when I take cocaine, it changes me as a person. It puts loads of stuff in my head that has got no business being in my head. So if I was to take cocaine or smoke crack out like that, that would bring back loads of stuff in my head and put me in a really bad place that I didn't want to be in. No way. I don't like the feeling it gives us. It's disgusting. I mean, some people like cocaine and stuff and that, you know. They like it because they think it gives them confidence. Or some people think that the best way to take cocaine is to smoke it. Turn it into crack and smoke it. Stops you from getting nose problems and stuff like that, but it's all bollocks. It's all bollocks. I've smoked cocaine, I've smoked crack before when I was 16. I had a few goes on the pipe, but it was only a few, and I'm glad. I'm really glad. Crack cocaine is bad, is really bad. That's all I can say. And when you see people on it who you care about, it's really upsetting. But like I say, it changes me as a person if I snort it out like that. That's why I never ever take drugs like that. Bit of weed, not too bad. That helps us. Don't care what anybody says. That helps us, the weed. Helps us focus. But it can also make us lazy. But these substances, these class A's and stuff and that, they're the most addictive substances to known to mankind. And they should never be taken lightly when you're taking drugs like that. I mean, how many times you got to smoke crack cocaine before you're addicted to it? I don't know. The people I've met over the years who've been addicted to heroin for 30 years, 30-year addiction, and they get themselves clean. But a lot of people just didn't recover from drugs. They never find recovery. And it's just so sad. I'm upset tonight. I'm upset. I'm not in jail. People think I am. Aye. I done a video last night on IPPs. Should watch it. For those of you who've not watched it. Should watch it. It's not the best of videos, but it's got information on there that people should know about. We should reach out to everybody who's in prison, man. And try and think of people who's in prison and help them. Help them get better conditions in there. Help them find rehabilitation so they can free their lives of drug addiction and crime. I bloody hate it. I hate cocaine, especially crack. But never mind. Never mind. I'll have to make some moves and go and see a few people. Go and see a few people in addiction, well, in recovery. And reach out to someone. Talk about getting clean and staying clean. Living a good lifestyle. I am upset. I'm upset, people. I'm upset they need. Suppose I'm lucky in loads of ways. I might be a life sentence. Well, I was going to say a life sentence prisoner. I suppose I am in loads of ways, even though I'm free. Right, I might have a messed up life. I might have not achieved all the things I wanted to achieve in my life. And in a way, I'm glad I didn't achieve them. Because I just wanted to, I'm not going into that, but wanting to be a criminal and all that. And the best thief, and the best car thief, and the best burglar and the best this and the best that at crime. I smashed all them delusions. And crime's not crime today. It's all about drugs and violence. People don't know the true horror with violence. Once they get the full consequences of their actions, when you commit violent crimes, it's not nice. Once you smash the delusion around it, leaves you traumatized. There's no way about it. Once you smash all your delusions around all the criminal lifestyle, understand the true consequences of your actions, leaves you traumatized. Especially around I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it. But I am lucky, even though I've got all loads of stuff that I could say that's wrong with my life. There are kind of few things that are good about my life, and one of them is I'm not addicted to any drugs, and I'm really grateful for that. I don't commit crimes anymore. Aye. I might not have any Lowy, which is alright with me. I didn't really care about money and all that. Didn't really need now. Aye, might sound sad, you know, just keeping it simple. Keeping it simple. Don't need loads of money, do you? I'm alright with what I got. Aye. I might be in a hostel. Trapped in a hostel. I don't even know how they're going to let us go back home. I'm not sure I want to. But I can't wait to do some camping videos. Can't wait to do some camping videos. Aye. That sounds good to me. I'm just talking crap they need, people. Just talking crap they need. I'm upset. I'm upset. One of my pals got in contact with us last night, about 2:30 in the morning. But I didn't reply with anxiety. Don't know why, just get anxiety, don't know. But I did the day, run dinner time. Well, I run dinner time, but he hasn't getting back to us. So I was up late last night, got woke up by fire alarms. 2 o'clock in the morning, got woke up by fire alarms. Got off in my room. Didn't get back to sleep until about 6 o'clock this morning. Well, I dozed up at 6 and got back up at 7:30, went straight through the door 8 o'clock this morning. Out and about. I love a new city. Getting about a new city, it's alright. Doing the road, it's alright. It's alright, I love it. Oh, I didn't miss home at all, tell you the truth. I think it's all the jail I've done, you see. All the jail I've done on my own. Don't get us wrong, I miss my parents and stuff and that, you know. And I worry about them. I do worry about them. You know, I worry about everyone really. But on my own, I feel more comfortable, to tell you the truth. Aye. I could survive anywhere, I reckon. Oh, I got some Raji on my comments. Seeing I was on the numbers in the jail. Aye, that'll be the day. I'd rather be beaten to a pulp than gone on the numbers. Sit with bacons on there. Whoa. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Aye. But so my new journey begins. Aye. I wonder how many more recalls I'm gonna have. Aye. One thing I can guarantee though, I won't re-offend. So if I get recalled again, it'll not because I've been up out or re-offended or anything like that. It'll be our nonsense. I was a little bit tense on yesterday's video. Aye, a little bit tense. Because I was talking about the IPPs, you see. That upsets us. You know, cause I got an half with the lads in there on that sentence, and it fried me heat that because they're good lads, but their heats are proper in bits. Proper. And they didn't believe that how it's going to happen, that the British government's going to do anything, do the right thing and help these people and give them their lives back and that. They think they... Aye. Seems I know what all that feels like, you know, but I can justify it. I can because you see the IPPs get treated the same way lifers do, you see, but us lifers, we can justify that kind of treatment, you know, so it helps us cope. But the IPPs cannot. They cannot justify it. They cannot rationalise it in their heads properly because they didn't deserve it. Whereas us lifers, we do really, you know, we do. And it's, I'd rather be managed the way I am than not managed at all and stuck in prison. Aye. I see Dave Courtney died. Aye. Bless him. Shot himself in the head. Aye. What was he saying again? What was that saying? Time to stop the raid or something. Gotta say it upset us a little bit. Sharing about that, you know. You had cancer and arthritis. You come off chemo. Aye. Dave Courtney. I never met the fella, didn't know him. just seen them on YouTube. Aye. Seemed like a nice fella to me. He had a bit of a bad past, you know, like most criminals. And I don't think he ever really found proper reform, mind you know, but he found his way, and I wouldn't say he was a bad person. I think he ended up doing more good than harm. And some of the crap that said about him, I don't know, it's gone out to do with me. And I tend not to believe stuff that's said about people on YouTube until I see absolute fact. You know, but one thing I do know is that YouTube is, especially this corner of YouTube, is, you don't know who people are, really. You don't. I tend to like judge people by how I am and how I think and feel, but that's not really true though, is it? Because a lot of people don't think like I do, don't feel the way I do about stuff. You know, they pretend to do, but they don't. Aye. I think that for me, it's all about just keeping things dead simple so that all the nonsense in my head is manageable and doesn't create any daft feelings inside us. Keep things simple. Stop complicating things by getting involved in crime and skullduggery. It's just complicates things, and I've got to stop telling lies. I hate telling lies. You know, that's one of the, you see, I always wanted to change, and I think change, it's really hard to find change and to achieve it, you know. But the main thing for you to find it is that you have to want to change, you know, and that gives you, if you want to change, then you're on the right path. That's the start, you know. And what helped me, one of the things that helped me is that I was sick of telling lies all the time. Telling lies constantly to hide whatever, try and hide the person I was and stuff like that, you know. Especially when it comes to the authorities and that, no, you know, always having to tell them lies constantly, you know. Know that I've got them crawling all over us. It's fucking hard work. So I decided many years ago that the only way, right, especially on the landings in the jail and that, the only way, right, I can stop people from grassing on us, right, and not have to sit in front of professional people, authorities, right, and tell lies. You know, how can I stop all that? How can I stop people grassing on us? And how can I stop having to sit there and tell lies to authority? And I thought, the best thing to do is just stop doing anything wrong. So that's what I done. Stop taking drugs, stop conspiring, and when I got out, stop committing crimes. Just keep it simple. And when I ask a question by anybody in authority, I can tell the truth about anything, really. Tell the truth. Tell that many lies, your whole life becomes a lie. Aye. But sitting, watching YouTube these last few days, I'm thinking to myself, I don't want to be creating any of that kind of content. Humble's disappeared. Loads of still people on there and they're still wrapped up and stuff. And I can see how it just takes over people's lives. And social media, with this kind of conflict and that, really can take over your life. You know? So I didn't plan on doing any of that kind of content. I like camping. I like adventures. I like stuff like that. You know, and when my heat settles down and I get my heat run, because I've got a few problems I need to sort out, get myself settled properly outside, I start talking about proper stuff around the offending behaviour stuff and opening up a bit about stuff. Just not really criminal out like that. Don't really want to talk about my crimes, you know. Lock you up. You know, I think I could talk about all my crimes because I never really done out really bad, you know. Talk about my lifestyle. I did love the streets though, when I was a young and growing up. I loved them streets. Aye. Living life without consequences. Never felt so free in all my life. Until the consequences hit us, come and landed right in my lap, and I had no choice but to deal with them. Until even to this day I am. Just the way it is, isn't it? You'll be able to hear next door's telly. This thing needs charging. Gazetteek, where's my charger? There we can. I've got another vape kit in the boot. Guess I'll go with this. This is a throwaway thing. The tobacco one, that. Not a keen on that. Gazetteek. Oh, that's better. Didn't mind the tobacco. Aye. Aye, so I'm free, folks. I'm free for how long? I don't know. I guess I just have to play it by ear, see what happens. But I'm not going to come off YouTube. I'm not bothered how many views I get. I'm really not. Just have to chill out. But it's been good talking in any case. I've getting a couple of things. I might be talking in riddles and all that, but that's because I'm letting me feel completely safe talking at the minute. Then I work stuff out my head. But I will. Aye. I could hear Minder there. Somebody's watching Minder. Huh? Anyway, YouTube, everyone take care. Till my next video, chill out.